absolute lash at that one.
Can't ask for better than that.
I mean, perfection.
Good shot, Rory.
Very good swing.
Okay.
On the dance floor.
Have to be a little careful with this one. It's very quick down at the hole.
No turn.
Well, we had a perfect view from just behind him, and that ball, he hit it exactly where he was trying to hit it. He was expecting it to come just a skosh to the left, and maybe at the end it even kind of wiggled to the right.
Oh, wait until you see where this one comes down.
Oh my.
An absolute nuke for Rory. Back in a moment on PGA Tour Live.
Really solid strike high in the air on a really nice line.
Yeah, and even with that club and a lot of spin on the ball, tough to get it come back there. May have wandered to the right just a little bit more than both you guys thought there.
The greens get soft and they're throwing darts, but it's breezy. The greens are still firm. Golf course is playing miles long.
Just makes a different sound when it comes off. Down the left-hand side, cutting back. This thing is perfect.
First of 25 PGA Tour victories for Rory McIlroy right here back in 2010.
Just a little 3/4 9-iron from 158. This is at it, but it looks like it's going to land up top. All right, in the perfect spot.
Is that any good?
Nearly in.
He's looked really solid in this opening round so far early. The driver is an absolute weapon and seems to have the 3/4 off-speed shot dialed in as well.
Just takes different lines off the tee than most in the field.
Plays slightly downhill.
Good looking strike, started out well right. Wind's bringing it back. It's plenty of club.
It was on a good line as well. Sky high 9-iron, even though it was back into that wind, but he's able to stop it, no problem. Confident stroke, really well done. Back to back for Rory.
That starts off very high down the center, drawing towards that left bunker. May need to sit down.
It's going to stop in a hurry, and it's gone back into the bunker. Picture the wires, okay.
Really solid strike. It's headed a little right of the hole, but drawing back. Looks like it's got plenty of distance.
Oh, too much.
That's fine there, though. Oh, how about just make it? Keep the roll going with the final roll on the putt.
He and Harry spent a lot of time looking at the wind. This is starting out over that bunker, moving right back towards that flag. Could be good if it's the right weight.
It is, or sort of was. Boy, you can just tell these greens are firm. McIlroy, tough putt here.
It is. It's going to make a right-hand turn. He's been looking at it from every different angle. Seems confused.
Downhill overall. And there's the extra run out.
Yeah, as we watch Rory, I mean, often the player will just write the lines in his own yardage book. So, yeah, there's a little bit more doubt. No doubt that's a great start.
Lovely recoil. Watching it a little bit anxiously down the left-hand side.
Nothing anxious about that.
No need to.
And that takes off just right of the flag, drawing back towards it. This could be really good if it gets up on top of that shelf.
Nice. 553-yard hole, driver 6 iron. Doesn't quite get the ridge.
I remember when this hole used to be a par 5.
He's giving it a wrap all right. Well, that certainly has a different sound to it, Kurt.
That qualifies as letting it go, too.
Miles in the air.
Oh, look at that. He drove it over the green. The first player today to even get to the green.
It's just a real penalty over the back of this green. Really unfortunate that drive ended up there. But he was not expecting that for par after that tee shot.
Yeah, that's why you pay attention. You watch that chip roll past to the hole so that you know what it's going to do coming back.
Takes off down the left-hand side. Wind is pushing it back towards that right center. May need to sit down.
Soft bounce helped.
I mean, how many drivers?
9-iron in hand. He's made 3 birdies with this club already today. It's leaking a little bit right towards that bunker, though.
Oh, it seems just flip that right hand underneath. Trying to get it to land soft. Well done.
Teach me how to do that, Wayne. Back to a share of the lead. He's got company there at the top.
Peanut butter jelly time!
He's holding his pose for a long time, staring anxiously down the left side. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Really wet splash as he makes contact. This is drawing towards the left side of the green. Needs to hang on.
And all 3 players in that group are going to have to play their 3rd shot from the bunker.
And that's coming out a little soft. Needs to chase. He is not going to be happy with that.
He hit a beauty in New Orleans playing with Shane Lowry there late in the day there. Just didn't quite catch that one the way he was looking.
Just moving ever so slightly to his left. Split right edge putt and keep your pace up.
Yeah. He's hit a bunch of good-looking putts today. Looks really comfortable.
This one starting down the middle, leaking hard right. That's going to get through the fairway. Needs a bounce out of the trees. That is jail over there. Got to keep it low for the first 30 yards or so. Really aggressive strike. It's leaking down that right side. That's not going to be too bad right there.
Going to have some green to work with, that's for sure.
Gets very fast down towards this hole. Pretty decent lie in the rough.
May have read it just a little bit there. Misses on the low side.
Hasn't made a lot of pars here lately, Kurt.
No, it could have been better. He missed a fairly short putt at 9. This is a fairly short putt there at 11.
And this is a beauty down the right side. Should be no problem. Maybe just going to catch that first cut.
Without trying to get in the weeds, when you're trying to swing up.
Here at 12, McIlroy second.
132. Not sure if he can land it all the way up on top of the tier.
Does not release either.
There's not a lot behind that flag, especially with the firmest greens.
Up the hill, breaking hard left to right. Got a great read of the speed from Tom Kim's chip.
So outside of that zone. There you go. 6-footer for par.
That is a 6-iron on the way on a really nice line at the middle of the green, cutting back at it. This could be it, Kurt.
Whoa. It sure is. Easily one of the best of the day from that new teeing area. They've built these new tees. Yeah, walks it in. McIlroy to 5 under par and a shot back.
Starts off pretty far down that right-hand side. Needs to get lucky to avoid the bunker.
Bunker?
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Oh, just stopped on a dime.
That's a bit ridiculous.
But it has to move just a hair to the right as it gets down towards the hole. Or maybe it doesn't have to.
Just a 4.
May 4th, the birthday.
That starts down the middle, but it is leaking right. Needs a good break.
Those bunkers. Oh. Rattled around in the tree, comes out in the bunker. Good call.
I just don't understand that, Kurt.
Yeah, good call.
213 yards for his third. This is taken off on an aggressive line, middle of the green. Needs to go to get over the bunker.
It does not. Now, that front bunker is not a bad spot.
Just nothing he could do there, Kurt. Nothing at all. Kurt, I can tell you, if this putt doesn't go in, he's going to give it a crack at that bunker, and he'll have a few extra miles an hour of club bed speed.
He's more than likely going to make bogey there. Now, their new tee box at 16.
Well, he gave it a big crack, and it is headed down that right-hand side. We may get our answer here.
We'll see.
Maybe right of it, though.
No, straight over it. Yeah, okay, there's your answer. Yes, he still can.
Solid strike, leaking a little bit right. Wind trying to bring it back towards that hole.
Terry, 528 yards, driving 9-iron.
Don't look at me. And in the end, he found the line. So add another birdie to the total here at 16 for McIlroy, 11th throughout his career, more than anybody else.
Starting out perfectly at the right side of the green, trying to draw back with the wind. It should be pretty good if it gets back there.
Yeah, it got back there. Some discipline right there. He started it at the right edge with that draw, with the wind helping that way. Leaves himself, what, maybe 15, 18 feet for birdie.
But made up for it with the birdie on the last, and he's got a great look here. Downhill, going to break a little bit left to right. He does need to give the hole away. It's just outside the edge.
He did. He had it aimed outside the hole. It just wasn't enough. Yeah. Good stroke. Confident looking stroke.
Starts way down the left-hand side. This may miss the creek left.
Whoa. Oh, it does by a mile.
I think we saw this in Memphis a few years ago.
Yeah, thank you. McIlroy on the way.
Just a horrible angle from over here. Coming out of the rough, decent lie, but this is middle of the green. Very conservative shot, and that's exactly what he needed to do from that position.
Oh, that was good from over there. Well below the feet.
Giving it a pretty good wrap. May need to settle down just a bit. Didn't have the speed.
On that, gives one back. So 4 under 67 for the man who has won here more than anybody else.
Should be no problem for Rory to get there. Just under 600 yards.
Yeah, Rory just 6 of 14 fairways yesterday, but certainly didn't matter.
Easy. Wow, that was a better shot than the result. Get it up and down with 5 chances from back there. But up here at the bunker, almost hole high, Rory just going to roll it down there. Got caught up in the fringe a little bit. It's still a good shot, but they wanted to fly it about 6 more inches.
Count 3 of those that he missed yesterday. I'm sure he thought about that last night.
This one's started at the bunkers and fading. It needs to get down just a little bit.
Yeah, yesterday he really did the same thing, but he was even farther right off this tee box. Not one way to do it, that's for sure.
Just outside 170. Needs to keep it down for just a minute. And he did just fine. We saw some balls jump out of this rough yesterday. That might have jumped right there.
It sure did.
Now Rory with his 3rd. And we'll have that left for par.
Yeah, that in that zone that.
And they're singing right now. You guys won't be able to have a conversation on this green in about a month, Taylor.
Hear the applause for McIlroy here, and now we know why McGinnis moved to the beach.
Man, a Cobb salad and an Arnold Palmer would be awfully good right now. This is right down the middle.
Thing of beauty.
If he can't, nobody can.
It had a bunch of spin on it. It's just a little over it.
A little more loft to get it on top. It hopped and bounced, and I think he was just trying to make par and get out of here.
Well, like John was saying, the degree of difficulty with this hole is.
So maybe 25 yards shorter today. And this one's a little bit left. Should catch some green, though.
Just not much you can do there. You got to hit it hard enough to get it past the flagstick, because the last thing you want to do is leave it above the hole. But yeah, we thought it was going to be even faster than it ended up being. John coming back up the hill now for par.
Yeah, he missed 4 of these in the last 10 holes yesterday. Made a few, though, and he's made a few today. And there's another one.
The stroke does seem to look better for Rory McIlroy.
That would be an awful place to be with this flag today. Downwind. This is just at the right edge of the green.
.297 in the air with the 3-wood. I mean, this is getting ridiculous.
That was a smooth one too.
Driving the green and not having to use driver.
It's not all that complicated. It's just probably a yard out to the right. Let it turn left the whole way.
The length of a basketball court,
Hang on.
94 feet.
Just watch the transition right there. That was a good one. It was probably right where he was trying to hit it. But the transition is the big key with Rory right now.
He's not even going to bother to pick up his tee. He's going to have a long walk to this ball.
320 in the air. I mean, is he swinging with any confidence?
Now this is way left.
That's the same swing he made off of the 18th hole yesterday with his drive. Tried to hit a big old fade in there, and the old dreaded double cross.
How about the 3-time champ here at Quail Hollow? McIlroy's third. Played well yesterday. Went to 4 under.
Oh, no, that's right.
He pushed it. It still flew the bunker.
I think that was just a little hold-off, sawed-off 9-iron.
Oh.
Obviously wasn't able to get the spin that he wanted coming out of the rough, but that's a fantastic shot.
This is much easier than that. Looking for it to turn to the right. Here it comes. Oh.
My goodness, was that a good putt.
He'll settle for the 4 and remain 1 back. With Rory.
Now this looks good. Just right of it. Should spin down a little bit.
Wow, that was a little bit unlucky there. Expected that ball to spin a little bit.
The 3-putt over at 14, that's right across the pond from where he is right now. After driving the green with 3-wood. This is swinging hard down toward the hole.
Now McIlroy, the only 2-putt of the 3.
Well, a little bit of wind there is helping. This one right up the creek line, not fading. Cut a little bit. Just about that much. Whew.
Skirted with the water off the tee.
That's a 7-iron from 173 on the way. Needs to get up just a little bit, Frank.
Voice of Johnson Wagner. Hardest hole on the golf course yesterday. Looks like it'll be the same today. Just 1 birdie so far. Using 2 tees again, Terry.
Yeah, so this is 9th hole of the day. He's got the front 9 still to come. You do watch him like yesterday and all the drivers he's able to hit where he plays that second shot from, and you go,
I don't think I've ever seen a ball go so high in the air, Frank.
He took it over the right trees.
Looks like it would have caught that bunker too. Giving it the full treatment. This needs to get down, maybe. The last 10 feet straight downhill. Oh, look at this weight. A bit unlucky to come up a little short. That was better than that. Downhill, delicate, breaking ever so slightly right to left.
Right off that big tree on the corner down there. It's a dog leg right to left.
He has blocked this out to the right. It needs to sit down to catch the fairway. It's working left to right with the wind as well.
If you're going to miss, though, right, Johnson, you remember here, if you're going to miss, that's the spot.
Massive swing to get that out, but it's turning a little left of this hole.
Oh, it's going to turn out just fine. What a shot out of that heavy rough.
But it has to move just a hair to the right, inside left edge. Kurt, just so hard on those downhill putts when you can't hit them with the kind of authority that you're comfortable with.
Sure is.
Trying to get to that right bunker, 310 to cover. Not sure if he has that into the wind, Frank.
Whoa.
Well, he wasn't looking there anyway. That's left.
Let's go, Rory!
He's going to get a swing, but
8 iron in hand, 178. Got to hoist it up and over a tree.
Kurt talked about going in the gym, and that's where it pays off. Shorter club into a hard par 4.
Obviously, AI one putt smarter zone where he needs to get to gain strokes on the field within just outside of a foot. Another good one.
The green is clear on the par 3 in front, and the group behind them is waiting. But sometimes it takes time to make pars on this hole.
Follow that with TrackMan Tracer technology presented by T-Mobile for Business. Ooh, and it was too much club with that swing. That blade laid wide open, gonna hit a high flop. Sounded good, and it was. 4 or 5 feet left for par. Well done from over there. Rory to save par. Really good up and down.
Was able to get a really solid strike on it.
Yeah, that's fine. Stays there. At least he's got a putt at it.
Homo won't get a read.
Exactly what he's done, Johnson.
Really smartly done right there, Frank. Out of position off the tee again, not taking on too many risks with that one.
This was a stretch of holes, too, that he did the damage on. 3 through to 8. Played that stretch 5 under yesterday.
Starts off on an aggressive line, trying to cut over there to it. Needs to get up a hair, I think, Kurt.
There just does hop out of that swell. That's a good tee shot.
Perfect.
That was Tom Kim's tee shot there.
As it loses speed, it's going to make a hard right-hand turn.
Ton of slope in this 6th green, back to front.
Well, he hasn't made a bogey yet today through 15 holes. He's 2 under, a little stagnant.
Really comfortable tee shot downwind. Saw Tom Kim before him, hit it right down the middle. Nice little recoil, but he's watching it anxiously. And he just covered the bunker.
An interesting second shot, straight across water.
Coming out very high. Needs a kick off this swale on the green.
No. As good as he was going to do from there, to be honest. No, it's a tricky chip, but.
So it is Rory that's going to go.
This needs to slow down.
Slow down. Careful down here.
Uh-oh.
Hopped.
Big call.
Yep, hopped. Took all the speed off of it.
Actually hit that on the down.
Two to go for McIlroy.
That was with driver.
This is on a great line. Needs a bounce if it's going to get up.
Landed pretty softly, just short of the green. That is not a bad spot to leave it, though.
As firm as it is, Kurt, I think he's got to land this just short of the green.
He did. Look at this. Oh.
Kind of like that, Kurt.
Really well done, wasn't it? Landed it exactly on his spot.
A steady round he's played today, Kurt.
Yeah.
3 birdies, no bogeys.
Solid.
With left to right wins with driver the past 2 days. Not this time, Frank. That is pumped.
You're right. Johnson too. On that left to right breeze, he's actually struggled today. So
back right hole location into the wind. Got to be careful not to fly it too far at it because it'll hit a downslope. This is on a great line though. Looks to be good weight.
It was just a 3/4 shot.
McIlroy at the 9th, trying to finish in style.
Left it in a great spot up the hill, left to right putt. Hard to believe he's going to be disappointed with bogey-free 3 under today.
I guess he did.
Well, okay then. Yeah, that's what's in store today. That's what they're going to watch out there at Quail Hollow.
Get in the hole! There you go. Get up!
This is pulled.
Come on!
Not too bad.
Get in! Get in! Oh. Sorry. Next hole. Next hole. Sorry, hall monitor.
Right, like he thought it would.
Huge high launch right over the top of the big trees on the left-hand side. This looks really good.
That is ridiculous, Frank. What a weapon that driver is.
Like I said, 124 out of the first cut. Good lie. Should be able to spin this. Uphill back into the wind.
Just needs to hold on. There's a sort of a false edge there. That is disappointing for him.
He's going to go before Xander, even though Xander's off the green, because he is away. Uphill slow.
Really good speed. As Rory cleans up here for par. You know, the lower half of the field, somebody goes out, frees up,
Nothing
shoots
to lose.
5, 6, 7 under par. Not today.
Ball in the air off 3T. McIlroy. Tracer by TrackMan. Way up top.
Conservative. That's fine. It's just going to try and use that ridge as the backstop. Good putt. But you also hope that you just maybe get a bonus 30-footer in there.
Yeah. But don't give it away.
Yeah, anyone breaks 70 today is
That's playing some golf.
Yep.
Anybody, no one can get it close. I guarantee you Rory can if he hits the right shot. This is pretty aggressive, Kurt.
Held it off. Landed it too deep, though, and that's going to be the result. That's a tough shot from back there.
It's a touchy one. The lie's kind of sitting half and half. Not a lot of green to work with, but it's uphill.
Didn't quite catch it like he wanted to. Good save. Been running middle of the pack in the strokes gained putting statistic this week.
He let that one go 188 mile-an-hour ball speed.
My goodness.
Look at the carry.
Some shot by McIlroy.
There it is.
That's a 4-iron on the way, Kurt.
Little cut shot.
There's the ball right there.
Where at?
Right here.
You got to like that. I mean, he was just hoping to be in the middle of the green. There's only been
for birdie. From 31 feet. Well then. Tap in par for Rory McIlroy. Oh, took a kick. And that is not ideal.
Attempts. And Trevor, this is a difficult one. Coming up a very steep slope, and then right there goes straight downhill.
And that's the part that's caught in.
That could go off the green.
Yeah, that whole location just perched up on a little knoll.
Yeah, big putt here. Had just 9-iron for his second into this par 5, and that is going to be a very disappointing par.
So the lead is back to what it was overnight. It's 4.
Leading the field in driving distance this week.
Hit it over the back of the green here on Thursday.
This one is way up in the air, fading towards the center of the green.
2 excellent tee shots for our leading pair at the 8th. Rory's been practicing that fade. Very good point.
Rory with a little back in the stance.
Pretty good. Left it under the hole. Hasn't necessarily putted well this week, and coming off 3 putts at 7. And another miss there.
Right on cue, just crushed it through the line that he chose.
41st in putting this week. But as always top 2 in driving and approach.
Light the candle!
This is up the left and hammered. Needs to go to cover the rough.
Sure. He's got it.
This one on a really nice line.
Oh, it's going to run out and stay just below the hole. That was tracking right at it.
You cannot blame the greens when you miss one this week. These things are perfect.
True.
Good all the way. All the way for McIlroy.
He's watching it. Heading up the left and oh, covers it easily. Wow.
Thank you.
Trevor, this could be the better decision. Oh, nearly.
That's a great leave, though, Frank.
It certainly is.
So he shouldn't hit the wrong ball.
That roared on past.
Reminds me a little of 7 there, where he.
But does birdie 10.
Oh my goodness, Ian, this is just smashed.
190 ball speed, Colt.
That's not fair.
That's you and I together. What a great drive.
Location, big fall off past and left of it.
That torso turning through.
Oh, this is drawing right at it. Needs to get down.
Now.
He only's got about 18 feet coming straight up the hill here.
Get in there. Go.
Oh, good effort.
Really good effort.
I love that technique there, and you see he's got that sharp vertical, taking the wrists out of it.
Yep, and only the toe needs to come through that little fringe cut. 2 easy pars in the end.
Ooh, Trevor, he actually brought the flight down, and this will do.
Yeah, isn't that any good? 67-foot apex on that one. Previous hole was up there well above 100.
This needs to spin hard right.
Not too much.
Oh, no.
Not too much.
That was not a good decision. Jim, I don't even think even you would have predicted both of them missing the green after those tee shots.
They should have listened to the Aon better decision.
One-stroke margin now. Xander's lead over McIlroy.
Oh, this is drawing right at it if it's the number.
Oh, surprised he didn't get the extra kick. Still just 1 or 2 players out there bogey free today. Very easy 3, and he'll go to the driver ball 14th.
This one headed at that right green side bunker, needs a bounce left. Just needs to land it a few yards onto the front of the green, and it should release towards the hole. Apparently he knows what he's doing, guys.
He sure does. Doesn't get any better than that from that range.
And the President's Cup got 3 points and a tie. And the tap-in birdie for Rory. And that moves him to 11 under par with Schauffele.
Hey, Sepp, you think you'd enjoy playing from those tee shots?
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, Shane was telling me how fun it was at the Zurich a couple weeks ago, and
This one up the very left side should be okay. Finds the first cut.
Go. Go.
This one needs the hustle.
He's going to spin off. Ooh, this will be
Got up on me.
interesting coming up.
And he's got it. That is incredible right there.
Yeah, Lee, it sure is. He has the ability to put so much spin on shots around the green.
I'm a good ways behind these guys right now, so you know, all you can really do is try to put a good round together. It was a really good par there by Rory.
And that is a mile in the air.
Yeah, even our cameras weren't quite sure where it was going to go.
He has started it right, riding the wind. This is overhooking.
Fortunate to be going with a short club to make it land soft. It's good now.
It was on your ball striking.
Just got to tell himself that he's putting for birdie on just about every single hole. A lot of the other players we're watching are not. It's a lot stress-free for McIlroy. Still the only player bogey-free.
Oh, he's gone the other way.
That's 8-iron, just a little left of it. Might need to go.
Beautifully played. Beautiful stroke. Looks smooth. Looks nice and easy, doesn't it?
Oh boy.
Oh, it stayed up.
The winding creek.
Going way down the shaft with it above his feet here.
This one on a really good line if it's the number. Just couldn't spin it from there, Trevor.
Yeah, but a good result. Just got it started. It's well done.
'67 for Rory. Tomorrow, the Roar will go for 4 at Quail Hollow.
It's a crazy line, Terry.
Frank, that is not the last time you'll say that today.
It's just amazing to be able to take that line.
Really high in the air. I think he is trying to fly it all the way back there.
Get in.
Wow. Game on. After one hole, they are tied at the top.
Not quite as an aggressive line as he's been taking. This is just over the right edge of the tree. Should be good.
Yeah, soft landing fairways are still pretty soft. He hit the longest drive of the day.
Probably a 3/4 swing. Flighted in much lower for him.
Looks like it's headed a little left of where he was trying.
I think that's a pretty smart shot right there, Kurt.
Yeah, pretty conservative, showing some discipline there.
really takes a hard right-hand turn as it loses its speed.
Rory, just a short one for par here. Of course, the PGA Championship next week at Valhalla. He won there in 2014.
Needs to go to cover that bunker. The lie just didn't, he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you could hear the sound.
There we go.
Johnson.
Good strike, nice and high.
Not going to stay though. So one more yard, that's all he needed.
Says the member at Quail Hollow.
I've seen that putt for par a time or two there, Terry.
33 feet for par.
Let it take its bounce. Very high in the air. Looks pretty aggressive. This may be in that bunker, Kurt.
It is short-sided. We just saw Sung Jae in there. That is such a tough spot.
Landed in the right spot, just had no check.
No way. That's why you saw all those players making bogey from that bunker. It's just not the spot. Yeah. A lot of golf to play.
There is no trouble where this one's headed.
It was full flex.
He has wins and consecutive starts 3 times in his career. Looking for number 4 if he can get a win here in the same spot as Xander. And to tie the lead. He had the proper pace. Wow. Just stayed out to the right for him, and a tap-in par leaves him 1 back. Par each of the first 3 rounds for Rory, and he kind of fell out of this one. Well, that could have been a whole lot worse, actually. Last year, and he's just off the green here with a chip. That's a good run at it. That's a fortunate 3.
Hang on. Hang on.
Careful here.
Okay, hangs on indeed.
That's 8-iron headed at the left side of the green.
Yeah, really didn't have any other play. Had to make sure that he played safe there, stayed away from the water.
Trust that I could go any further right.
That he did not have a bogey-free round. He says, I'm counting 7 as a bogey on you, Rory.
That's right, when you got 9-iron in.
Now, Xander's going to step in and watch the last 12 feet of this. Now, this is going to be way off the line here. So he's not going to learn as much as he would have thought. That putt.
This one is lightning fast coming down the hill, moving to his right.
Not be high enough.
With his length, you just got to take advantage of the par 5s.
So for Rory, he eagled this whole Thursday, and then he pars it the next 3 days.
Mashed potatoes!
This one starts left, trying to fade. Heading at that tree.
We go, Rory.
That's a smart play, Ian. Couldn't afford to get past the hole here.
Oh, what a great view. Hit it firm enough. And he has.
Once again, starting up the left, fading. This looks really good if it doesn't go through the fairway.
That's one of the beauties of having such a high ball flight. It doesn't get away from him when it lands.
What we got here, Colt?
That's 8-iron on the way from 163. Going right at the hole.
You're not kidding. Wow, hops right by it. Birdies it again, just as he did yesterday.
Right down the middle!
And we're back, top of his range.
Come on, Roar. Let's go, Roar.
This one on a really good line, might need to go.
Oh, excellent.
How good are those two shots, Frank?
Well, shout out to our cameraman, too. You can see him on his knees.
Tough one to get the speed right here, Frank. It's uphill the whole way, then starts going downhill right in front of the hole.
It's got the uphill part.
This is tracking. No.
Eagle for McIlroy. Vaults to 15 under.
This one drawing up the left side.
And a foot from carrying that bunker.
Came out heavy. That's going to come up well short.
Yeah, when the ball sits down like that, you've just got a wedge.
Oh, needs to go. Ian, he missed a spot by about a foot.
Yeah, but he still kept it under the hole, and he did what you said, Trev. See the high finish? Yes, he kept the speed up. Beautifully done.
This one is fading right. Going to miss the fairway, Trevor.
Okay, a straight-ish bounce, but coming from the longer cut.
33, try to land it around 118.
Yeah, if you try and fly it all the way up on line, you've got about 9 yards to work with.
That took a massive bounce.
Yeah, I mean, he took your advice. He landed it short of the slope and still couldn't keep it on, Colt.
That's 12.
And Rory from over the green. Designs on making it. And the lead is now 2. Two-shot lead with 6 to play.
Get in the hole!
You can't teach that. Oh, yeah.
This one headed right at that left greenside bunker.
And finds it. No damage done there. Number 1 in scrambling this week. Kept it under the hole. That'll be 18 of 23. His speed's been great all day. 19 putts in 14 holes for Rory McIlroy. He now has a 5-shot lead.
This too, fading towards those fairway bunkers. That's going to be short though and fine. Well, this is hammered right at the center of the green. Textbook.
Doable as in make. Yes!
You kidding me?
Very doable.
Frank, he's got some helping wind, and he is taking that bunker on once again.
It's a long carry.
I think the adrenaline's rather high right now.
I think the hardest thing for him, Colt, was the walk back to the new back tee, another 21 yards.
And that's a gap wedge, just a little bit left of it.
Yeah, the hole's 540 yards, drive gap wedge.
And Frank, I've received some texts from some players and caddies that were in the field this week, and they said, what golf course is this guy playing? They are just baffled that he is 19 under par.
Well, we just saw his largest victories, 8 shots at the US Open, but I think Colt, there's one record he's chasing here as well. His largest margin of victory, won by 7 back in 2015.
That's a really good looking shot. He's dialed in.
He sure is. Superb shot.
I mean, it's ideal, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Breaks hard right towards the hole. Hard to get that one out far enough. So severe, the break there. But it's a par on a hole that averages 3.5 today.
Right down the middle!
Straighten just a little bit.
I believe it just got into that bunker, Trevor. Look at the center of the green and enjoy the walk.
A little anxious.
Right at it. It's in. Support what it took to travel around the world to compete as a young junior. This for par. Not going to love the finish, but any way you slice it, a signature performance by Rory McIlroy.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. Watch another video right here.